Have you ever replayed a moment in your head 100 times? The way he looked at you, the way he smiled, the way he said your name, just a little differently. And then you ask yourself the question that keeps so many hearts awake at night. Does he love me? Or is he just being nice? Because the hardest part isn't rejection. The hardest part is not knowing. Living in the space between hope and reality, between imagination and truth. Today, we are not here to give you false hope, and we are not here to shut your feelings down either. We are here to understand what's really happening emotionally, psychologically, and subtly. Now, why this question hurts so much? This question hurts because it's not just about him, it's about you. The human mind struggles with emotional uncertainty. We can survive a clear no. We can survive disappointment, but ambiguity keeps us stuck. And when someone gives us warmth without clarity, our brain tries to complete the story. We start filling the gaps. We remember small details. We replay conversations. We analyze tone, timing, and silence. Not because we are weak, but because the mind hates unfinished emotional loops. And slowly, without realizing it, hope begins to attach. Not to what is, but to what could be. And potential can be more powerful than reality. Because potential lets us remind safety, connection, closeness without ever having to face the truth. Now, nice versus interest. Why it is so confusing. Here is where things get complicated. Because kindness can look like interest. Attention can feel like attraction, and emotional warmth can feel like intimacy, but they are not the same. Some people are genuinely nice by nature. Some people are emotionally expressive with everyone. Some people enjoy closeness but avoid commitment. And some people like being liked. They enjoy the emotional energy. They enjoy feeling important. They enjoy the connection without intending to take responsibility for it. And that doesn't make you foolish. That makes you human. Because when someone treats us gently, our nervous system relaxes. Okay? And when our nervous system relaxes, we open. The confusion begins when warmth has no direction. So now I just want to talk about a few signs that you can take a look, you can consider, and you can correlate yourself and you can identify. So, sign number one is consistency. Let's talk about the first real sign. Consistency is interest is consistent. Niceness is situational. Ask yourself this gently. Is he present over time or only in moments? Does his energy remain steady or does it come and go without explanation? Someone who likes you doesn't show up randomly. They create patterns. Consistency doesn't mean consistent texting. It means intensity. It means reliability. When someone is interested, you don't have to constantly recalibrate your explanations. Okay? You don't have to constantly recalibrate your expectations. Inconsistency creates anxiety, and consistency creates safety. And safety is where real interest lives. Now, sign number 2, emotional curiosity. A man who likes you doesn't just talk, he listens, not politely, not passively, but with curiosity. He remembers what you say. He notices when your mood shifts. He asks follow-up questions, not because he has to, but because he wants to understand you. Niceness stays on the surface, and trust goes deeper. Here is the difference. Niceness hears words, and trust listens for meaning. And when someone is emotionally curious about you, you feel it. You don't feel like entertainment. You feel like a person. Now, sign number 3. So, how you feel after interacting with him. This one is subtle but powerful. How do you feel after talking to him? Calm or confused? Grounded or anxious? Seen or questioning yourself? Real interest feels steady. It doesn't create emotional whiplash. If every interaction leaves you overthinking, replaying, or doubting your worth, that's not chemistry. That's uncertainty activating attachment. Your emotions are information. Listen to them. Now, sign number 4. Does he move things forward? Interest moves. niceness stays still? Does he create opportunities to see you? Does he take initiative? Does he bring clarity, even gently? Or does everything stay vague? Because time is honest. If weeks turn into months and nothing progresses, this is information. Someone who likes you doesn't keep you suspended. And the hardest truth. Sometimes he likes you, just not enough. And the truth hurts more than rejection. Because almost creates hopes, and hope makes us stay longer than we should. But you deserve more than emotional leftovers. You deserve to be chosen clearly and willingly and fully. Now, a few questions will arise in your mind and I'll answer them. Okay? Wait. Now, why we ignore signs? We ignore signs because of fear. Fear of loss. Fear of starting over. Fear of being alone. Sometimes we cling not to the person, but to the feeling they gave us. That doesn't make you weak. That makes you human. So, the question to ask instead, stop asking, does he like me? Start asking, how do I feel in this connection? Am I at peace? Or always waiting? And I becoming more myself or less? The right connection doesn't make you doubt your value. Now, the most important question that would arise in your mind is care and eye contact. What they really mean. People often say that look at how he looks at you, and that's the answer. But eye contact alone is not truth, and care by itself is not always love. Because some of the most confusing connections are built on real care without real intention. Now, let me tell you. Care, the most misunderstood signal. Care feels warm, it feels safe, it feels personal. If someone checks on you, remembers your struggles, asks if you're okay, if touches something deep. But here is the distinction that matters. Care can exist without desire. Care can exist without choice. Some people are emotionally nurturing by nature. Some people care because they don't want to hurt you. Some people care because they enjoy being needed. So the real question is not, does he care? The real question is, what does his care lead to? Does his care create clarity, move the connection forward, protect your feelings, Or does it keep you emotionally attached without giving you certainty? So care without direction can keep a heart stuck. Now, eye contact, presence versus intention. Eye contact is powerful because it signals presence. When someone holds your gaze, your nervous system registers connection. It feels intimate, it feels real. But eye contact means different things for different people. For some, it's attraction. For others, it's confidence, it's habit, social skills, or emotional openness. So instead of asking, does he look at me deeply? Ask, when does he look at me deeply? Okay, when? So is it only during emotional moments? Only when you are vulnerable? Only in private, but never acknowledged later? So, here is an important truth. Eye contact without follow through is emotional intensity, not commitment. Okay? For instance, if is does your connection start in just a few days or just weeks, then you should give them a specific time. Okay? Don't be a person who I would say judge or things. You are taking the perspective in at very early stage, okay? But if this is a matter of few months, then you can take a look at it, okay? Because initially you guys should know each other very well, okay? And then yes, the eye contact, it matters a lot. How, when, and where he looks, okay? I'll make a complete video on that too, to tell you who, where, when, how they look, what they do, and everything about them. So stay connected with me. Okay. And if you guys haven't subscribed, just go and subscribe my channel. Press the bell icon so you guys can get the latest updates. And you can comment me below what videos you guys need. I'll make a video on it. Okay. I'll answer your questions too. So the combination that matters is care plus eye contact can feel overwhelming, but real interest shows up when care is consistent, eye contact is steady, and behavior aligns afterward. Ask yourself, after those moments of closeness, does he step closer to you in real life? Or does he step back? Because interest doesn't disappear after connection. So when care and eye contact becomes confusing, sometimes people look at you like you matter, care about your pain, make you feel special, but never chooses you. That's not cruelty, but it is a limitation. And staying in that space too long can make you doubt yourself. If his care keeps you hopeful but stuck, it's okay to step back. Not because he's bad, because you deserve clarity. Okay? So, if someone truly likes you, their care will move you forward, okay? Their eye contact won't leave you questioning. Their presence won't disappear when it matters. And if you're constantly decoding looks, tones, or gestures, your heart is asking for something clearer. And I would say one thing that is that females are really good at, you know, interpreting the messages through eyes. Okay, so you can clearly see like how he looks at you. Are you feeling a connection? At times this might be it can be like a very early stage. Or if you guys are at a workplace, he might be, higher or lower than you, or you guys feel like, he can't say, he's very resistant, or he's an introvert person. So you have to make him to that level so that at least like where you stand. Okay. So if he likes you, you won't have to chase clarity. If he's just being nice, that doesn't mean you reimagined everything. Okay. It means your heart was open, and that is never a flaw. The right person won't make you guess. They'll make you feel safe enough to know. So if you guys like the today's video, please like the video and comment me below. See you soon in the next video. Share it with your friends. If you guys haven't subscribed my channel, just go and subscribe it. If you guys need any sort of therapeutic session, just let me know. I'm always available for you. You are not alone. Okay? I'm a consultant clinical psychologist, and I'm always available for you. Don't feel alone. Okay? See you soon in the next video. Till then, take care. Goodbye.